So last week I mentioned the idea that, we're kind of programmed in our responses, and I asked, "Are you a Cylon?" It's like, would you even know if there's a you there or if it's just a bunch of programs running? And I ask myself that a lot of times because I know over and over again, I find that the way I look at something, the way I've trained myself to look at something, unless it's, something playing with the dolls or something, uh, I have gaps in my knowledge that do not allow me to perceive beyond the blind spots in my periphery of awareness. And they persist, obviously, until you challenge them. And the way to challenge them is to assume that everything, like Jeb McKenna says, nothing is true. Nothing is true. Anything that changes, anything that does not persist forever, is eternal, is not true. And so there's only one thing that's true, which is awareness, and everything else is just appearance. So according to appearances, you're a this and you have this job and you want a twin flame, or you think you should be rich, or you think you don't like your job or whatever. And all this is the mind running these programs of what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, what should be, what shouldn't be, what is and what should never be, to use a Led Zeppelin song. Um, and all of this is part of what you call your personality, but what if your personality is just a bunch of coded programs that you're not even responsible for, and you've never looked at it to take it apart? One of the great philosophers, and I guess awake guys, Alan Watts, said, "You're under no compulsion to be the same person that you were when you went to bed last night when you wake up the next day." Think about that and wonder if that could be true. I'll see you next week.